Well, we have like 2 beautiful days of 50-degree weather and sunshine, and then it's going to get extremely cold, rainy, icy, snowy again. So while I have this pretty weather, I went and got some more plant mix, and this is my favorite. This is the Daddy Pete's brand. They are made here in North Carolina, I believe in Sanford. And it's about $7.99 a bag, where I get it at my local nursery, which is Soviero's, a wonderful family-owned nursery that's been, like, before my existence, I believe it was there. Like, I've always known where it was and gone there. So this is what I top some of my beds with when I am not ordering by the truckload, which I usually get in at least 1, if not 2, dump truck loads of compost per year to top off all my raised beds. But because I'm just doing like 2 raised beds right now, I just went and got bags to make it easier. And then I use the large pine shavings to mulch over my garlic for the winter. And I did not get all my garlic in the fall, so I usually get it in before Christmas. And I did not prepare enough beds. So that is why I had to go get some more, because I needed more beds. So we're going to take it. So I have garlic in this one, but I need to top off the next 2 beds. These are 4-foot by 10-foot beds that come out. And down each ends are my 90-foot by 3-foot beds. So I have garlic in here, and we're going to put garlic in the next 2. This is all of my, I can't remember if this is my soft neck or this is my hard neck. And then in the smaller garden over here, not the metal bed garden, but the small garden, I have, I believe it's the soft neck. Maybe I put the hard neck over there and the soft neck over here. I don't remember. I can look at the tags once I get in there and tell. But that is the garden project I'm doing today, and it looks really bad out here. All this dried grass and stuff we need to come and clean out. But for right now, I'm just working in the beds, and those are clear, so I'm not real worried about it. We are in January. We've had lots of snow and stuff. Look, so I even have, like, there's still snow on the ground. This is really soft, mulchy ground here, so I was actually impressed I got the truck back here as far as I did. So this is what I'm working on today, is to finish out my garlic. Okay, so we got all of the hardneck finished. So we have 2 beds, and I think there is 5 to 6 rows in each bed, or maybe just 5. So all of the hardneck is in these 2 rows, and then I have a little bit of elephant garlic that I got from House Tools there. And then I have a row and a half of elephant garlic that I got from, I can't remember if it was in my gardener or I think it was rareseeds.com that I got it. It's in that one. Most of this is House Tools. And I will say I'm disappointed in the chestnut red. I had ordered quite a bit of that, and like half of it was rotten. I don't know what the deal. The rest of it looked good. I didn't have any problems, but so much of it was just like this, like just nasty. So, yeah, I tossed some of that. So that will affect my clove count. I don't know how many actual cloves that I planted, but it's easily 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. So far, just in the hardneck and the elephant, I have it over 200. So, and then I have about that much in soft neck, I believe. Maybe a little bit less of soft neck. I'm going to finish out the soft neck over here tomorrow, because I have a feeling the beds in my other garden are frozen, because these were frozen But since we were topping them off, I was able to get them down probably not as far as they should go, but a couple inches. Had I not topped the beds off, you can see the difference, like how low those are. Had I not topped these off, I wouldn't have been able to plant them. But they are all tucked in with shavings, and I am super excited to get this project done because it's going to get even colder, and some of these had started to sprout a little bit. So I am super happy to get those in the ground. Are you helping me plant garlic? Silly girl. You just will not let me plant anything by myself, will you? Yeah. There it is, finally finished. So we have 3 full 4-foot by 10-foot beds of garlic. And this last one, I have elephant garlic here, like I showed. And then I did end up putting some Achilleum red soft neck on this side. Everything's labeled though. So, and then I got all the soft neck done in the in the small garden. I'll show you that. All right, this is one of the ones, the original beds. I think it was the very first one we did when we started garlic. It is a soft neck variety. These beds are 4 foot by 5 foot, I believe. So they are smaller. And then down here, I have some onions there. So I left those in. They're bulbing up nicely. So I'm overwintering them. But we have garlic all in here. And then all in here. So let me give you a look from this end. So 1 bed, 2 beds, and then skip 1 and all the way down there. So, and that's because when I started this project, I had greens and other stuff and onions in that one. And the greens and stuff are done now. I still have onions there and there. But I didn't need that bit of bed. I managed to get it all tucked into this middle one. I had already started down here. You can see some of the older shavings. So yeah, 3 smaller beds, 4 foot by 5, and 3 large beds, 4 foot by 10 of garlic. So I've been harvesting beds of garlic that you saw planted at the beginning of this video back in January. And this is the first batch, which technically this is the first batch because I forgot to remove the roots. I had just harvested a few to see if they were ready, and then came back in and actually harvested a bunch and trimmed off the roots and laid them out to dry in the greenhouse. And now that those are dry, I'm going to come in and trim all of this mess off. And then we've been harvesting some more right here, which I've been trimming roots this morning. The other day when I was harvesting, I had to quit and they kind of got left out here for a day. But I'm going to trim all the roots now and get them up on these shelves. And I still have 2.5 beds to harvest. So we're rolling in the garlic. These racks out, so now that these can dry, and I'm going to take this in, which is some garlic scapes I harvested, and the Achilleum's red, which did not do that great for me. I'm going to leave these out for 1 more day and then switch those out and harvest another bed.